Last time we worked on this, my storage part of my workshop, and I left that video unfinished as we still need to work on the main workshop area itself over here by building and decorating it, making it look nice, as well as adding our super smelter over here. And I've decided to change this upper room up here to now be our like trophy slash collection room. So we need to do all of that. This is definitely our biggest video that we've ever done, so we need to get started right away. Now that I finished the main area over here, you kind of have an idea of the general feel that this place is going to have. And I really like the way it came out, especially with the tough blocks. Now, I wish we could have done more with the tough blocks. These are probably subject to change when we update to 1.21, which I will be doing as soon as we're finished with this entire section. So the next couple of videos, or I don't know exactly which one, but one of the following coming videos will be a 1.21 exploration video. So stay tuned for that one because that'll be a lot of fun to go through. Now, the second thing that I'm working on is actually the massive super smelter over here. Now, my idea for it is basically relatively simple, actually. So what we're going to do is we have 16 furnace here. Furnace, I don't know. But we have basically 16 of those here. Now, the reason for that is take this stack of cobblestone, for example. I'm going to quickly place down a temporary chest, okay? Now, if we place down 16 cobblestone right here really quick, like that, and then we fill the rest of it. Whoops, this actually is supposed to go here. You can see that we get a nice even 4. Now, it's basically just multiplication where instead of having one furnace smelt 64, we can have 16 furnaces smelting 4 items, which is way quicker, and you'll get your stuff basically in bulks of 16. So that's basically the entire reason for that. Now, I've aligned the furnace here. Now, here's kind of the idea that I want. So these are going to be the 2 output chests right here, basically. So the idea will be that, you know, all of these, when they're done, they will eventually go into here. Now, I actually need to get my way into this. All right, there we go. So I even checked the one hopper right here that has the redstone in the back, and it does go through. So that works really nicely. So then what we're going to do is we actually need to make a little bit more of these things. We need about, a couple more, maybe like 4 more, at least just to do the top. Actually, that might be all that we need if you think about it. So let's quickly place these down as well. Perfect. There we go. So the idea basically now is, here's how it's basically going to work. right here we're going to have one we're gonna have something probably right here, and we're also gonna maybe have like a lever here, right? Like I think that's what we'll do. So something's gonna be there. Okay, now the idea basically is that we're gonna need some mine carts. Now the reason why we're gonna need mine carts is because here's my idea. So we're going to have a lever basically be on this wall where the torch is. When we activate it, it'll activate a powered rail here that will keep sending a minecart back over through there. So the idea basically is that every time that the minecart will hit that wall, it'll go back and go back through this way, right? So it'll go over this thing again, and then it'll come back here. When this thing is still activated, it'll hit this, go back, and keep going back and forth. Now, like I said, there is a way that we can do this where, like, you know, there's like a redstone contraption that detects if the minecart chest is empty and whatnot, and that's really complicated for me. I'm not a big fan of it. So instead what we're gonna do is do it this way. Now that'll be what we do for this. Now the second part, the arguably more important one, is the fuel. So we're gonna have to figure out how to fuel it. So we're gonna try and do the same contraption, although it looks like we're gonna be in some slight issues because of that redstone back there. So we might have to get a little bit interesting. And also we do have to be careful of this here. This is actually the first area right here for the storage, so we have to be a little bit careful with that. Alright, here's the idea. Basically, we have the minecart chest here, that's what it's called, and you can see a lever here. So when this activates, that will send, and basically there's nothing in it, but that'll basically keep on going until it's, you know, until it's like done. So everything will go into here. There's a couple blocks in here already, so basically that'll just keep on going until everything is in here. And then what it'll do is I will have to manually stop it. There is a way where you can make it so like something will detect that this is empty, and if it's empty then it won't go. I'm not doing that. This is just how it'll work for this. What we're gonna also need to do as well is work on the back part of it. Now the back part is basically this part down here. So if I go over here, we basically need to do exactly what we did over there, over here. Now, this is where it's going to get a little bit interesting because of the fact that I'm pretty sure there's a redstone line, like, exposed here. That should be far enough away where it doesn't actually matter. In fact, actually, it shouldn't matter at all. Yeah, because we can just do that. Okay, so that should actually be A-okay. Now, we're just going to need a little bit more of the thing, the rails as well, but that should work. I think we have enough gold for it, so that should be good. Yeah, so that should be enough there, which is good because we're basically out of gold, so we won't be able to do anything with that anymore. So now the idea is that we're going to need basically a lot more hoppers. So I don't plan on using this crimson stem at any point, and I need it for all of the chests and whatnot. So let's go ahead and just turn all of this into that and all of this into those. There we go. Now let's make some hoppers. Oof, we're going to need a little bit more. Thankfully, oh, I thought I just smelted some iron. Guess not. Okay, well, we're gonna need some iron, so let me go get some of that really quick. And alrighty, there we go. We have gotten it. There we go. It's very simple. Basically the same thing, except I make this one come out over here. So we have to remember to look at the differences. So now we are basically ready. So what we need to do is empty out all of these, because I'm probably going to end up using this like kind of relatively soon, actually. Because what we're going to do is we're going to want some glass. Now, the reason we want glass is because I want basically glass to go in the front of the furnaces here. So I want them to go here because that'll also allow us to open this. And then we can have something going over here. Now, the wall is going to be quite interesting because we can see this. So this will be interesting to say the least. So it's going to go something kind of like this where, like, you know, we'll have blocks here. Obviously that will be blocked off, and then of course it'll go something kind of like this. And yeah, you really can't see anything except for the furnaces with the glass, so that's kind of the idea. Now we do have some coal in here, and we also have a lot of coal actually in here, so this will be quite nice. So really quickly, I just want to show you guys. Let me quickly put this back in there, and then let me send that going this way. So you can see that, you know, each one is getting coal. This one's actually smelting something, which we shouldn't be doing. And then basically it'll get back to here. Let me quickly stop it actually. So when it gets back here, we can see that it's actually taken some. Yeah, so you can see it's taken some. So basically, I'm just going to keep this going, and then when I notice it's empty or when I think it's empty, it'll stop. But you can see that it is getting some. Now, if this one hadn't started, that would be an equal amount. So there would be 6 in there, technically. So yeah, these would all have an equal amount. And that's basically how it would work. So that's basically the gist of it, guys. So the idea now that I want to do is, like I said, I want to start off by putting glass in the middle here. So now that we have some sand here, I want to quickly show you how the new mechanism, or this new one, works. So let's say we have some sand there. We're going to put a lever there, and let's activate that really quick. And then you'll see all of these will light up, and it's actually really, really sick. That's why I want the glass here. So basically, the way it should work is that should actually be it. Yeah, so that's only it. And then we can stop it there, and then you can see that, you know, we already have 8. Basically, look at that, already 16, because we only needed to wait for one, instead of waiting for, you know, with one furnace, instead of waiting for it to finish one and only give us one, when you finish one, we get 16 with this, which is actually quite impressive. So that is that's that basically. So the idea that I kind of have is I want it to be kind of interesting. Now I might actually redo this one here, only because I don't know if I like being able to see this. Right, so like this one, we kind of see it going into like the rest of the room and whatnot, but like it kind of disappears, right? I kind of want that to be the same for this one, not gonna lie. So like what I might just quickly do is, I don't know if I want to do that though, is the thing, or if we have enough space to do it even. But like I kind of want to maybe move this so that like maybe the mic can go here, but then like it kind of goes. See, the problem with that is that it's really close to that, and like. Not sure if we can make this work. Because like I want there to basically be like a gap like this, kind of like this. Because if you can see on this side, there's, before we hit this wall, there's a block there. I kind of want that to be the case for over here too. The issue is that we need to obviously get up there. Unless maybe we go... Okay, I think this will work. So basically, I just moved everything back by 1 block. So basically, the wall can still go here. This will still end up here, although this is going to be quite interesting to figure out how we can stop it here. Unless maybe we make it come out like this way, maybe? And then like maybe we go here, boom, boom, boom. And then like maybe it goes like that. That could work. And then the idea is that like that can kind of work there. And then, you know, when you want this one to go in, right, it'll go. And that should work, I think. I hope. I'm pretty sure that should work. So then what we could do is we could like kind of finish this off like that. So then if we go over here, we can wall that. If we put the lever here, that one does go. Hopefully, if we look, yep, that does go, and I think it should work really nicely, and then it'll stop here after that, and then that one should as well go. Let's quickly look in Freecam to see that, and that does look like it goes. Yep, it does go, and then we can go back that way. It goes back, and we'll go back. Perfect. There we go. So that is basically that entire area. So now it's just a matter of decorating the place. Now we also have this area over here, which I don't really know what I want to do with it, but that'll be the case. Now, we also have this area up here that we had, where this was basically going to be where all the food goes. I don't think I want to make this a room anymore. I think what I might do is I might actually wall it off, because I actually have kind of, I kind of have plans for this area up here, not gonna lie. I kind of want like an aquarium up here. I won't lie. Like I want to be able to have like a big area with glass, like a ton of glass, and then like have water there, and then when we get axolotls, because they're one of my favorite Minecraft creatures, put some axolotls up there, because I think it'll be really cute. And then we can like decorate it as well. Like we can do something again with the daylight sensors, where maybe we can even connect it to the other one that we have, this redstone line over here, where maybe if it's like nighttime, what will happen is the daylight sensors will turn on, or something. I don't know. We can play around with it, but yeah, I don't think I want this room to be anything anymore. And then we still need to make our like kind of trophy room. So we could make that over here. Like we could have our item collection room, you know, be like right here and maybe just expand it a little bit. I definitely think that that could work. I do want to, you know, top it off with some amethyst on for the wall here, but I definitely think that that could work. Alrighty, so I've changed a couple of things, so I actually need to finish working on that a little bit up there, but basically I've blocked off that one room right there. So I'm evening out all of the rooms, and I'm gonna go back and replace all of the dirt and the cobblestone that you can see right there to be normal stone. Then what I'm going to do is we're going to, I did get some glass, so if we wanted to do that dome thing with the water, we technically could. Still debating on it, I'm not too sure at the moment, but I also got rid of this area, this little wall thing here in the staircase. So this is the door that leads, this basically goes all the way down to my, if I quickly go into Freecam, this I basically have dug down all the way down to here. One side goes to a spawner that I found, and then another one actually goes down to the same cave. Both of these are connected. If you didn't know, you can actually see it right there. Now we're basically gonna make a minecart rail basically leading down over to this area right here. So we're basically just gonna, where this like track is right here, we're just gonna add some rails here, you know, adding a little minecart way to go where we can end off and stop right here, and that way I can go there myself. So this is actually going to be not a door. Well, actually maybe we can keep it being a door, but then it's gonna be a minecart really that'll go here. So that'll be quite interesting, but I'm not gonna do that till later. I want to figure out how to do this bit first. So I want to start it by quickly finishing everything off and putting up the dirt there. Alrighty, so I've expanded the room yet again. I actually realized that the little thing hanging over here is actually 2 blocks out. So this is actually the direct center of the room right here. This little bit is the complete center. So I actually realized that why not, if we're making this kind of area here anyway, why not make it kind of completely, you know, like even. So I decided to just, you know, remove these 2 layers here. Went to like, I don't know, like here. So I removed them, fixed the layers, and I think it's very, very nice. Now, I think the one thing I want to do is actually fix the floor really quick. I'm not a fan of how this looks right here. You know, I thought I was, but with, you know, with us changing the floor and whatnot, it's probably a good idea that we fix this up a bit. I like the water in the middle though, because it's like if we ever need an infinite water source, that's like an infinite water source right there. So I still want to try and keep it if we can. So if we just get rid of this, we can probably see where the middle would be. The middle would be right here. So what we could actually do is do something like this instead, and then maybe do, we could potentially do slabs in there instead. So we can do like 6 here, which that should be more than enough. You know, if we do slabs there, right, then, you know, if we keep this going this way, like over here, and then actually I wonder what happens if we put it in the middle. Oh, if we put it in the middle of water logs here, and then we can just go here. And that way, if we ever need a water source, it can come from right there. Perfect. And then I might actually use some of this tough blocks. I won't even lie. I think it's actually a nice little accent point here. You know, we can do that there and that there. And I think that even looks a lot better. And then we know to like go around it and whatnot. Yeah, that looks a lot better, I think. And it also just kind of looks cool too. Plus, also, if we ever need to, like, you know, break the water source, we can always break it from right there, and it'll go here and whatnot. So we technically could break it. You know, we can technically like break that one here and, you know, have the water source going there, and then that way whenever we want to put in the axolotls, we can easily get in there. So that's a nice little, you know, middle point there. That'll be good. So now that that's there, I think the next thing is probably to decorate this. Now what I've decided to do is we're gonna do it kind of differently here. So we're gonna quickly go ahead and get some of the amethyst blocks, which should be over here, and we're gonna do it slightly differently. So we're gonna try and make it so what I'm thinking that we can do is maybe we do something kind of like this. And then the idea is that if we break this, this is basically what I want to be our, like, you know, the collection item. So if we get some, you know, like some rare blocks, like maybe some deep slate emerald ore, I still have never found that yet. So maybe this is the first series where we find it. You know, if we find it, we can like put it here and whatnot, you know, like we can have this as our little like collection room here. If we get the dragon egg, we can put it here and whatnot, because I think it'll be really cool to put it here. So what I want to do is to start by getting a basis of what we want to do, because, well, another thing that we also need technically is our minerals like storage. So all of the, you know, for like the armors and whatnot. I might actually add on to the storage over here as well, so that's something that we can always do. I want to figure out a way where I can add onto the storage, because the problem with this is that because this is here, this is kind of stopping everything, and because we have all the redstone here, we can't really go backwards. So while this is really cool, I realized I actually made a mistake by doing it like that. So what we'll need to do instead is, you know, figure out how to expand this instead. So maybe what we can do is do like, you know, instead of doing double chests here, we can do single chests, and then, you know, each of them goes into like layers of double chests potentially. Like maybe what we can do, what's a chest that we don't have much? I don't think we have much in redstone. So instead of having, you know, one double chest here, imagine there was two like single chests here like that, right? So then we can have redstone, but then, you know, maybe like minerals here, right? So then when they go into down here, instead of having them go into, you know, one big double chest, right, we can have them going into instead double chests like this, and then that way there's only a one block gap, so it's a little bit more cramped. But I also decided that you guys probably aren't going to see this much. This is mostly just for me and like gathering things, so you guys won't see this much, but that way it's like easier for me, and then it will require a lot more hoppers, yeah, but I think it actually might work even. And I think that's going to be the fix that we do, because that way we can double up from having, you know, just, you know, what is it, like 8 in total to having like 16 in each, I think, if that math is right. So that's kind of like what I was thinking that we could do. So I might quickly go ahead and do that, whilst also getting, well, I'm going to do that probably later. I don't think I'm going to do that right now, because yeah, we don't have enough hoppers, and I don't really feel like making more, although that could be an easy fix really quick. Nope, I only have 9 hoppers, and that makes 13 in total. Yeah, we're good for now. I'll probably do that off camera, but that's probably just something that we're going to do so that you guys are aware of that. So yeah, now I want to work on this area over here. Now, I want to make it kind of similar to this room. Like I don't want it to be that like different, if that makes sense. Like basically, I want you to be able to imagine that this room is just an altered version of this room, or sorry, this is an altered version of this room, right? Like that's what I really want. So I think honestly, in order to start this off, I probably should actually start up by moving the chest, really, because that might be something that's quite important to do. So let's quickly here, I'm gonna put all the building materials in here for now, and then what we'll do is we're gonna actually move everything over there. So give me a few minutes. Alrighty, there we go. And I also had a thought that maybe we can replace the chest up here with barrels, because if we're going to do singles, that could actually be really cool. So that might be something that I change in a little bit, because obviously you're going to see probably a little bit of this, but I don't think you guys are going to see any of the bottom area. So that'll probably be the last time you actually see that area, hopefully. So now that we have everything out of the way, we can grab all of our building resources, and again, just put that up there. Beautiful. So the way I'm kind of thinking that I want this to work is... Here's what I'm kind of thinking. I want something around the glass and the hopper over here. I want this to be kind of special, you know? So, you know, we kind of have... The way that we did it in the other room, I believe, is we did like the stripped cherry logs, I'm pretty sure. I'll have to quickly confirm that. But I think that's what we did for, like, putting that around. Yeah, so we did that around the side over here. So maybe what we could do is start off by doing that, actually. Like, if we just keep going this way... You know, we can easily get that here. And then what we could do is for here, I kind of want to try and do something a little bit special. So maybe we can go to like here, or can we get one of those like, yeah, if we can get that, that would be perfect. Get that, because that'll be, these will all be stripped as well, if you, in case you guys didn't know. I don't know if I said that or not, but yeah, these will basically be something like this. I think that actually works. Now I'm tempted to see if we want to put glass panes instead of the actual glass blocks, but I think it actually will look better like this instead. And then what I want to do is we need the workbench really quick. I'm gonna put that there for now, because I want to do stairs potentially. Like, would that look good on each side of the chest here? Like if we did like this, maybe if we did like that on top, or is that too maybe that's too much pink. What if we did like, what if we got like another one like that, right? And then we did like a layer of... Do we not have a thing here, by the way? Yeah, we should have a stone cutter here. What if we did like a couple layers of this? So let's do like just 4 for now. Like, what if we just, you know, like did that? Yeah, I actually think that looks kind of cool. It makes it kind of feel like industrial. Okay, I like that. I like that. And then maybe what we can do is do... Oh, wait, we can only do... Huh. Okay, that's kind of unfortunate. But maybe we can do, like, the normal diorite wall then? I kind of want it to be, like, something like this. And maybe not. If it was the polished diorite, I would like it, but there is no polished diorite wall, unfortunately, for some reason. So we'll just leave that like that. Okay. So what I want to do now, we have some signs here because we're going to need that. Here is this area. This is going to be quite interesting to figure out how we want to do because, yeah, I'm not really too sure. So what I'm definitely thinking we could potentially do is actually use some of the stone here because we have a lot of these, like, chisel blocks and also just some of the normal stone bricks. So I want to get, here's what I want. I definitely want these blocks here above the levers. I want that to be where this chiseled goes, if that makes sense, right? So like that will go there. Yeah, I like that. And then maybe what we could do is I'm tempted to maybe do something like that in case we need to fix something with this, but I don't know. That should be pretty easy to get into. Although what we could easily do is maybe do something with, like, maybe we just do that, honestly. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe we just, you know, make this all like that. And then I accidentally broke a redstone torch, which I'm going to need to replace. I don't know where it went. That's going to have to go, like, right here. Yeah, that should work. Okay. And then I probably am going to do this, actually, just so that nothing gets, like, confused with, like, in case nothing happens. So we could probably do like that. And, you know, again, just make it go something like that. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. And then we can go as well, again, in here. We're going to have to replace that that redstone torch that we just broke. It's okay. We can fix it, though. That will go just right here for now. There we go. Yeah, and then I think that works. I think that works really nicely. And then, again, we're probably going to end up doing something different for... Like, I want to do something, like, maybe we can do that, and then the top two we do something different, right? Like, I think that would work a lot nicer. Here, let's put that there. Yeah. And then, you see, because then we have that, which is looking pretty cool. I also definitely, I'm just going to temporarily put, like, building blocks in here. Because, yeah, this is getting quite a bit. So, we also have some of these cherry logs here. Maybe what we could do is... Ooh, do we want to do that, though, is the question. Like, do we want to make this the wall? Here, I keep breaking the redstone torch. I need to stop doing that. But the reason why I asked that is because if you look over here, the wall really isn't, like, it's mostly, like, pink and blue. So, I'm wondering, and also some of that calcite up there, which I don't think we have much of anymore. We do have some of the normal stone bricks, which could actually be kind of cool. But, like, I want this to mostly be a bit, like, I wonder if we could maybe, like, do something similar to that. Like, maybe we do, like, two every here, you know what I'm saying? Like, maybe that's what we do here, you know? Ugh, I hate when Minecraft does that, I won't even lie. And then, like, you know, that can go there. That can go here. Hopefully we did this right. And that can go there. And then this would go, like, right here. Although we might not see that. But we could potentially, you know, like, we could actually maybe make something work like that. Because then what we could do is, this is technically going to be a wall right here if you think about it. So that doesn't have to be there per se. What we could do is fill this with something again. Let me quickly see something. Let's go take a look at some of the blocks that we have downstairs. I'll go take a look. Oh wait, so we have a couple of blocks. We have the smooth basalt from the nether portal build that we did a couple weeks ago. Could that maybe go into here? Like, could we make that look good? Also, things are going in there, like the cobblestone, so we'll be getting some stone, but that's okay. Ooh, that doesn't look bad. Like, it could be kind of interesting because it's like the one room is we have the calcite there because it's like the storage room. Maybe that's like the bright room, and then this is like the, you know, because it's more of like the workshop-y area. This is more of the, you know, the normal, you know, like this one. Yeah, I think that could work because then what we did for the ceiling is we did that with the blue. Because we also have to account for this wall here. This wall right here, I want to do kind of similar to what we did back over here. So, like, I want to do, you know, something like this. I do want to keep that going and then do, like, an interesting kind of thing going. So let's keep doing that. Let's break so far just a 2 over here. And then, yeah, this is gonna look good, I think. I hope it looks good. Oh wait, no, I'm doing it wrong. Whoops, I started doing it in 2, so I have to go. Whoops, I did that wrong. So that has to go here because this will go. Wait, what? Wait, no, I did this wrong because that goes there. That goes there. So that's gonna go here. So that goes there. Okay, I'm doing this wrong. Whoops. That goes there. Bang, bang, bang. Because that goes there. And then that goes there. Yeah. So it's going to be slightly off, unfortunately. Not much we can really do, unfortunately. But, you know. And again, we will be moving a lot of this stuff. So I know I'm putting some stuff in here. But, you know, we will be getting some of it again. So, like, what if we... Oh, my mouse just glitched. Okay. What if we go up to here? Right? And then... go like this, something like that, because I think that could actually look kind of cool, you know what I'm saying? And then, like, you know, we could go here, here, perfect. And then what we'll do is we'll just put this back really quick, head over here and do this. Okay, this is where we're at. So I've added some of the warped stems up here, as well as some of the tiled deep slate, because deep slate tiles is one of my favorite blocks in the game. So I've added this, and the point of this is that basically, if we wanted to, you know, we have some of these slabs here, we can like make like a little table here, and these are where all of the decorations can go. So let's actually quickly, you know, finish some of that off really quick. We'll do like 5 of those. That should give us like 10, more than enough. And you know, it can go kind of to the end of that one, I think. We'll make it go to here. Sure, why not? We can go there, and then we'll put that there because that has like an end, you know? So that's basically like the store, like the collection area, you know? That's going to work there. And then for here, we have the separating. So I've decided to do the smooth basalt on the bottom here as well, just because I think it adds some nice kind of texturing to there. Now, we only have the top, the roof and the floor to do. So what I'm kind of thinking that we could do potentially is, let's put some stuff back over here, like some of the stuff that we don't really need at the moment. What I'm thinking that we could potentially do is... yeah, that looks pretty decent. And then maybe what we could do is, if we can get some of these tough blocks here, we can use the tough blocks over here, right, where this stuff goes over here. And then we can do one there. We'll do the one there. We technically can see back there, but I don't see it that much to care, so I think we're good. And then we can go back here, bang, bang, over here a little bit. Okay, so I actually was able to like recycle one from the edges, because actually what I want to do for the edges is I want to get some of this polished one over here. I just threw that away temporarily. I want to get some of this polished stuff so I can, you know, place this over here like that. Ooh, I don't know what that's coming. Okay, so that can go there, and then that way it's like, it's only really... it's really only that one that you can see. This one I know you can see, but it's not as bad. I mean, we might as well just quickly like fix it. You know, you guys are right. I know that you guys are about to go in the comments and type that I need to fix it or else. So there we go. And that is looking a lot better. Now, what I think we should do is, for the roof of this, we honestly should just kind of do something similar to what we did over here, except instead of doing tough on the edges, I think maybe we can use some of this andesite really quick, because we already have some. And why go get more of something when we can use a new block that we just acquired, because we just used this for the first time. And then what we can do is go back, just do the outline like this, because that really just has to go till there. And then this one we can do like that. And then what we do is we just get a ton of these going, right? We'll just do like all of these, put all of these into that we might need a bit more, honestly, but we'll just do that for now. And then what we can do is, we have some more glass somewhere, because we just got some. Oh yeah, it's in here, duh. And then what we can do is, we're just gonna basically replace this really quick, and then all we need to do is just place the glowstone on top. There we go. Look at this finished area. I think it's really nice, honestly. I think we did a fantastic job with this. I mean, it's feeling more like it's an actual base, and I'm loving it. And I think that, oh man, I'm very, very excited. Now, the last thing that we need to do in today's video is the minecart track. So what I'm thinking that we should do, and I am going to need to go get more rails and whatnot, so this will be quite an adventure. But what we need to do is actually get some, so we're going to want to start off with that probably, and we're going to do this. So the idea, I think, is that we're going to do something kind of like this, and then it'll go down here, and then it'll just basically go on down. Now, I think what I'm going to do for now really quick is actually connect this little area directly to the tunnel over here. So I think I need to do some testing because I don't know what works with minecarts, but like I think we need to do something like I might need to go like this even, and then like, you know, then it can go down and then it can start going down here, because I think, yeah, we need to like have like a, yeah, it needs to go like that before we can, like, you know, because yeah, it needs to go like this. Okay, so now that I know that, I'm gonna quickly connect this to the other minecart track. Alrighty, we have finished. So I have added a staircase going directly down all the way to over here. So it basically connects back to this old tunnel, basically goes all the way down and will take us to there. Now I hope I have enough. I don't actually know if I have enough rails, honestly. We might have to get creative with it. A lot of it seems to be, we'll have to see. Hopefully we have enough. So the idea basically is I actually want to quickly start off by decorating it with some cherry logs. I think I don't want to do anything too fancy. I might just do like a big cherry log hallway. So that's kind of just the plan. So I'm going to quickly go ahead and do that right now. Alrighty, so I've gotten down to this bottom little section, and I think that's where I might call it. I don't want to do anything else here. I think it's good. Like, you guys kind of get the point. So I think that this is good. I'm just going to quickly do the middle here, and we should be good. Alrighty, now that we've completely finished doing this entire area, it's time for the rails. Now, looking back at how far we need to go, it might be a hot minute. Okay, we might need a little bit more stuff. So, the idea is we're basically just going to keep this going. We actually have to move this torch over to here because that's where the button's going to go so that we can go up there. So, I'm going to just quickly go ahead and place all of these down and see how much or how far this gets us. Hopefully, we are done with this. Alrighty, so with that complete, we are able to, you know, light up everything. So now all we need to do really is go get some redstone torches to light everything up. We might need a couple, because if you saw over here, there's a lot of, you know, just one line thing, so we might need to do it. Maybe we can get by with doing some like blocks of redstone in the middle instead. So maybe instead of having this here, we just do like a block of redstone, which, you know, might not look as good, but I mean, it'll technically match with the red and pink. I mean, it might match. You never know. So let's quickly go ahead and see if we can get that going, because if we can get that going, that would be pretty sweet, I think. That much, and we still have that much to go. So redstone blocks will not be a viable option. So I think what we'll do instead is we're just going to turn all of these into torches at the moment, because I don't think we need much of everything else. So what we can do for now is just turn all that to that, get as many of these going as we can, and then, you know, that should be good, honestly. But, you know, you never know if we will, you know, need more. Alrighty, the last time I ever have to climb up that, and finally we have the button placed. So now, in theory, all that we really need to do is get ourselves a minecart. That way we can go up and down between the two. So let's quickly just, you know, put some of our stuff into here for now. I will be organizing all this after, because I am not doing that right now. And let's quickly go ahead and make ourselves the minecart. So now, whenever I want to go to the skeleton farmer, I can just, oh, that's gonna have to be fixed, but I can easily just go all the way down. This looks a bit weird, but you know, you guys won't ever see this, but I'm going to keep this in the video because that's what I'm going to see every time. And then I basically just keep going down, and it does work. Look at that. And then now we can easily get over here. It's much faster actually to go down all that, or you know, minecart down than to go all the way back up. And then, you know, I can come here, you know, do my killing of these guys, or maybe even with the axe I might, you know, I have smite 5 on this axe. And then, you know, let's say, okay, time to go back up, and we can go back up. And we do make it back up. So I want to just thank you guys so much for the support on this series so far, because it's actually, you guys are absolutely loving this series, and I'm loving recording it. So I want to thank you guys so much for watching. But this is where this video completes. This entire project is now done. We did quite a lot in one video, and I want to thank you guys so much for watching today. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I hope that you guys enjoyed my workshop area down here. This is kind of where I'll be working out of, so I'm very excited for that. But with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Again, thank you so much for the support on this series. It does mean the world. Love you guys, and I hope to see you guys in the next one.